If the Obama administration did in fact spy on President Trump's campaign, one of the main targets may have been Donald Trump Jr., and he joins us tonight. Donald Trump Jr., thanks for coming on. What do you make of this?
Good to be with you, Tucker. How are you?
I'm great, but confused. So you have members of Congress saying that this document, which I have not seen, I don't think you have either, changes the conversation completely, but they can't tell us what's in it. To the extent you have heard what's in it, what do you make of it?
You know, it sounds pretty troubling to me. Obviously, this has been a witch hunt, probably the greatest since the Salem witch trials. The interesting thing about it is the only collusion, the only shadiness, the only thing that's been discovered is what the prior administration, the DNC, and all of them have done. The irony of all of this is if Republicans conducted themselves the way I've seen the Democrats conduct themselves, we'd be reading about this on every page of every newspaper and every TV channel in the world right now. We're a little bit more honorable than them, but it really sounds disturbing. And, you know, I don't know what to do with it because I don't know what's in it. But if all of these guys are saying people's heads are going to roll, people are going to get fired, and people may actually go to jail, I think the American people deserve to know. They've been led down a road to believe X. They've been sold a bill of goods about us, about our campaign from 18 months. The media totally complicit in helping the Dems do this. And the only thing we've discovered, it was actually them. I think we need more information. So
I think that the president has the unilateral authority to declassify documents. Do you think that would be a good idea in this case?
I think it'd be a phenomenal idea. You know, I'm not aware of what that is. I don't communicate with him about these sort of things.
Right.
You know, but they've certainly gone after him. They've certainly gone after me, our whole family. I took a 20-minute meeting, okay, that everyone acknowledges would be standard practice in a campaign. I did 23 hours of testimony. To put things into perspective, Hillary Clinton, as Secretary of State, did 11 on Benghazi, where people died, where she lied and said it was about a video, where we lost an ambassador. How are those things the same? But it's the double standard that the American people are being fed, again, by the Democrats, in total complicity with the media. That's why neither have any trust from the American people anymore. I think we should all be transparent. We've been transparent throughout this whole process. It's disgusting.
Well, certainly I think we'd all benefit from seeing what's in this memo, for sure. Do you believe that your campaign was spied on by agencies overseen by the Obama White House during the campaign?
Listen, what I've seen and what I've learned over the last few months is bordering on disgusting. So there'd be little doubt in my mind that it'd be possible. But this isn't the America that I thought would happen. I mean, this is the stuff that you read about from banana republics. But it seems like it's happening. I'd like to know. I'm not privy to that information. But it seems like all of these congressmen, none of the Democrats even want to read it. They don't even want to go see it. You know, if it was the other way around, wouldn't there be a lot more outrage from the media? Wouldn't I read about it maybe once on CNN? I think I would. And the fact that it's not being covered, they would rather cover that Donald Trump had an extra scoop of ice cream. They would rather question a rear admiral and a doctor appointed by the Obama administration saying, hey, the guy's in phenomenal shape, whether you like it or not. They would rather question that as TV quack doctors than actually talk about these real issues that really affect real Americans.
Why do you think that Democrats in the Congress who've said for over a year that their only aim is to get to the truth and to understand the nexus between Russia and the Trump campaign and the U.S. government, why would they not want to see this memo?
Because they have no actual interest in the truth, Tucker. What I've realized, they have interest in their sound bites, and the media will sell it. They both went so all in with this contrived Russia thing, based on the documents, based on the things that were probably obtained pretty illegally. They went all in that they needed it to be true. It wasn't if it was true or what happened. They needed it to be true because their entire narrative for 18 months, their entire credibility, everything that they've sold to the American people on every TV channel for almost 2 years has been based on the fact that this is gospel, that this is true, and now it turns out to all be nonsense, and it was actually them and the prior administration doing some pretty shady stuff. I mean, that is earth-shattering. That is disgusting. And the American people should be really upset about it. Because this wasn't like, hey, maybe we should get to the bottom of it. This is what happened. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And you better believe it because we're going to stick it and ram it down your throat for 2 years.
I just heard from a member of Congress who's not a hothead at all, who's kind of a moderate guy, who said he saw this and it's shocking. And so maybe the White House will take your advice and declassify it, and we can all find out what's in it. I think that might be a great education. Don Trump Jr., thanks a lot for coming on. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Tucker. Good to be with you.
Thanks a million.